Champions League is back again, guys, and this time around we're going to be running through our Champions League predictions. Now, I'm going to be giving you what I think will turn out like. I know everything that will happen in this week's Champions League, so make sure to watch this video to the end in case you want to, make one or two money out of the Champions League. Listen to this video and follow me. Are you ready? So we're just going to run through the prediction. Let's start with the first game. The first game is Atalanta versus Club Brugge. I don't know. I would want to give this game to Atalanta because actually they are playing at home and I feel they will be too strong for Club Brugge. The next one is Almaty, Real Madrid. Oh my God. Real Madrid losing to Atletico over the weekend. You do not want to imagine what they will do to these guys. Although they are playing away, but this should be an easy game for Real Madrid. Like, this should be an easy game. If at this point Real Madrid lose or say they draw this match, then there's problem in Real Madrid. But then I tip Real Madrid to win this game, and I think it's going to actually be a straight win. Let's say like a 3-0 win for Real Madrid. Then Atletico Madrid, Frankfurt. Now, Atletico Madrid, talking about Real Madrid, they picked up a very, very good point against Real Madrid, beating them 5-2. Nobody in this world saw that coming, right? Nobody would have predicted that game would be like that, right? Kudos to Atletico Madrid, Diego Simeone there. He has been there for a long time, right? Coming off from the back of that performance, I think the momentum will still grow into the Champions League. Alvarez obviously scoring a lot of goals, scoring an hat-trick and stuff. So I feel Atletico Madrid, they will do the business on this day and they are definitely going to get a win. I'm just going to give them like a 4-0 win. I think they're going to trash Frankfurt. I really don't see Frankfurt getting anything in this game. Now, Bodø Glimt versus Tottenham. Now, Tottenham drop points in the Premier League, they have not been so bad this season and they're playing away, so I would want to pick a draw for this game. It's just that you would want to think that Tottenham should be able to win this game, but sometimes you really cannot predict Tottenham, so I would want to predict a draw for this game. Now, a very big Champions League game on Tuesday is Chelsea versus Benfica. There is a lot of reason why this game is a big game. Number one is the return of Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho just got employed in Benfica, although Benfica, they are not really in a good shape right now. And guess what? Even Chelsea, they are still not in a good shape. Red card FC. Red card every 2 market days. Like, the only thing that Chelsea would do right on this game is not to pick up a red card. If they pick up a red card, then trust me, they are definitely going to lose this game. You would want to tip Chelsea to win this game, Chelsea, Benfica, with the attacking power that Chelsea has, but Chelsea, they are very slack at the back, not so good in the defense. Chalobah, not so, strong, the coordination, Gusto. The only person I can pick out of that defense is Reece James and Cucurella, Tosin, we are not really sure. Badashil coming in the Premier League, not so certain. So it's a tight game to predict. But I'm going to predict a draw. Chelsea-Benfica, I feel it's going to be a draw. Chelsea might want to do 1 or 2, but I just feel they are not ready yet. And Maresca as well. We have Galatasaray, Liverpool. This is a very, very big game. Our own boy, Victor Osimhen, I guess, is going to be featuring in this game. And Liverpool, they are playing away. They are going to Istanbul. And personally, for me, I think Liverpool, they will lose because they lost to Crystal Palace over the weekend. That's not the reason I'm saying they will lose, but I just feel that playing Galatasaray at home is actually a very, very tough fixture. And Liverpool, they are so not consistent, although they've been able to pick up 5 wins in the Premier League, losing first just to Crystal Palace. But then, even those 5 wins, so Liverpool don't get, right? There's this struggle in the team. They're not really as balanced as you would want them to be. I feel Galatasaray would beat Liverpool in this one, trust me. Then we go to the next game, Inter Prague. Inter Prague is going to be a very straightforward game. I tip Inter to win this game. I give them a 3-1 win, Then Marseille versus Ajax. Ajax is actually a very tough game too, It's not a game that you can just pick a winner and stuff like that. But I'm going to pick a draw for this, Marseille Ajax. I just feel it's going to be like either a 1-1 or a 2-2 draw. Then we have Pafos versus Bayern Munich. Jesus. Bayern Munich are known for scoring so many goals. And at this point in time, this is going to be a match or it's going to be a game that they will score a lot of goals. I see Bayern Munich winning this game 5-0. Come back and tell me how I did with this prediction. I see Bayern Munich winning this game 5-0. Then we'll move on to Wednesday real quick. Wednesday, we have Qarabağ versus Copenhagen. This is actually a very, I think the two teams are very, much equal when it comes to performances and form this season. And I'm going to go for a draw in this game. Then we have Union Giresun versus Newcastle. Newcastle losing to Arsenal over the weekend would want to bounce back in the Champions League. They did very well against Barcelona. It needed the brilliance of Rashford to undo the great performance, but I feel they would want to get a win. I would tip Newcastle to win this game, actually. Then we have Arsenal Olympiacos. Now, Arsenal, they are flying currently in the Premier League, and I know they would want to do the same in the Champions League, and I also feel that they will be able to go further in the Champions League and do so well this season, and I'm going to tip Arsenal to win this game 2-1. Then the biggest game of the Champions League weekend, Barcelona versus PSG. This game cannot be overemphasized. Hansi Flick versus Luis Enrique. My mind is blown away. I really don't know what to say about this game. But there's this thing inside of me that is telling me that PSG can do the job on the day. There's this thing inside of me that is telling me PSG can do the job on the day. But you cannot write out Barcelona, obviously, because they are in great form this season. And guess what? Although Rafinha is out, but Lamine Yamal is back. It's as simple as that. And Yamal, the would-be world best player, it's definitely going to turn up in these kind of games, leaving this game to be a very tight game. But I'm just going to give my prediction, and I think Barcelona would edge it. PSG would want to do something, but I think Vitinha is injured, if I'm not mistaken. If Vitinha is injured, then sorry, Barcelona is winning this. Then we have Bayern Leverkusen versus PSV. This game. I'm going to go for a Bayern Leverkusen win, 2-0 win, because they're playing at home. That's the only reason I'm going for that. Then we have Borussia Dortmund versus Athletic Bilbao. You would want to tip Borussia Dortmund to win this one, but I think it's going to end up a draw, right? I see a draw in that game. Then we have Monaco versus Manchester City. Manchester City winning away yet again. I feel Manchester City will pick the win. Haaland to score again. That guy is scoring a lot of goals. I see him scoring 2 goals in this game, and I see Man City winning this by 3-1. Then we have Napoli versus Sporting. Napoli losing to AC Milan over the weekend. Really bad loss for them. Antonio Conte would want to bounce back from this game. I see Napoli winning this because they are also playing at home as well. I see them winning this game 2-0. Then we have final game for this weekend. We have Villarreal versus Juventus. Villarreal versus Juventus is going to be a very crazy game. I see a draw. I swear. I don't think Juventus, you might want to give it to Juventus, because of some things, but I feel this game is going to end up as a draw. Now, a lot of you might be saying, Sammy, your prediction is this. Yeah, that's why the comment section is there. The comment section is there so that you can go there and drop your prediction, right? If you are supporting Arsenal, you go there, you tell me, Sammy, Arsenal is going to win by so and so. If you are supporting Chelsea, you go there, you tell me. If you are supporting Newcastle, if you are supporting Barcelona, if you're supporting Manchester United, they are not in the Champions League. I missed that. I'm sorry. If you are supporting Liverpool, you go there and you tell me that, Sabi, this is this. I know. And now, if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, make sure to like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you subscribe, tell me that, Sammy, I just subscribed. And if you subscribed before, make sure to leave a comment. Always drop a comment. I would always check the comment. And guess what? I have something for some persons that will be commenting in this video. So make sure to leave a comment. Thank you. Peace.